Today is an incredible milestone for Pope Francis. It was actually 50 years ago today that Jorge Bergolio was ordained a priest. We, of course, now know him as Pope Francis. Speaking with me now via Skype is John Allen, editor-in-chief of Crux, all the way from Rome. John, thank you so much for joining us, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, or Buon Natale, Buon Anno, as we would say here, Lydia. Glad to be with you.
Thank you so much. Now, in honor of the Pope, we know that the Vatican issued 2 postage stamps depicting him when he first entered the priesthood and as he is now. Are there any other planned celebrations?
There are no formal celebrations. Typically the Vatican observes anniversaries of the papacy, not the man. The idea it's the office that matters, not the individual. But informally, there's plenty of stuff going on around town. And I know in the papal household there in the Santa Marta, there was cake and ice cream today, for instance. The thing of it is, with many popes, by the time they reach the papacy, you almost forget they're a priest. You rarely see them acting just as kind of a simple parish priest. But Francis has been the exception that proves the rule. He craves these occasions.
He is very humble, and he does have a different sort of message.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, there's plenty of debate about what Pope Francis has done. I think, however, when Catholics have an opportunity to see the supreme pastor of the church acting like a humble parish priest, dispensing this kind of country wisdom with a smile on his face and just making people feel good about being Catholic, I think the retail level question is what's not to like about that?
Absolutely. Now, the pontiff is 82 years old and has quite a vigorous schedule at times. Do you think he'll slow down as he gets older?
All I can tell you, Lydia, I have seen no sign of it. Now, one day he will undoubtedly hit a wall. All I can tell you is we are not at that day yet.
Thank you so much, John Allen, editor of Crux, joining us all the way from Rome.
Of course.
If you're watching Currents News on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button and then click on the bell to get instant updates about all of our newest content, because we are putting your faith in the news.